Yeah, definitely.
So, Mount, what the fuck are we doing now?
We're about to go confront Clement, I assume.
I guess so. Like in the halls of Pemberley?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Where have you been?
Oh!
Clement is in the library. I expected to find him gone.
Okay.
That is quite a story. I will fill you in on the way to the library, but what happened with the highwaymen?
We routed them quite handily and have driven them from the district. The men I have in pursuit will follow them all the way to the coast and assure that the highwaymen are on their way back to France. We need not their type in England.
No.
Excellent solution. I believe my excursion has gone equally as well, but let's go see what Clement is up to, and I will fill you in on the way.
Oh.
Are we gonna do a walk and talk?
As soon as I saw Kitty safely to the inn, I raced back here, and now we have the distasteful task of dealing with Clement.
Ah, how are my two favorite people? You are just in time to hear my most recent creation.
It won't do, Clement.
Whatever do you mean?
It means that we know everything, and not just what you revealed to me tonight at the mill.
Upon my honor, this is a surprise. I have been sitting here, calmly exercising my genius for poetry, and now I find
Hey everyone, welcome
accused
to Press
Oh my
APA.
god.
opinion I value most in this world.
My name is Tony, my pronouns are they,
Highwaymen is
them.
now beyond question.
And I'm Mal,
You've
my
used your
pronouns are
messaging
also
system
they,
to
them.
send your accomplices into a trap, and they are now
We're
at
gonna
our mercy.
finish this.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
This.
We know about your code. We know about your messages left in the lantern. We know about your using the astrolabe to convey dates. We know you were at the holdup in Shepherd Forest. And most of all, we know why you have been involved.
Why ever would I be involved in such a scheme?
For the oldest of all reasons, greed.
Damn.
Now I am at a loss.
You set up these highway robberies for one purpose.
Is this the ending?
Act
Wow.
as a cover so that you could steal Miss Ellen's locket. I found the list of paintings belonging to Mr. Lamley's estate that you left on that desk. I also found the key to the attic that you left next to the list.
Fuck, does she
And
remember
I know
all
why
this?
you wanted them both.
I know I don't.
I mean, because she hasn't been trying to beat this game for like 3 months now and incredibly
You
frustrated.
knew
This has
that
been like
in the
2 days for her.
painting of Mr. Lamley, you could clearly see
Well,
wearing Miss
2 days or
Ellen's locket.
alternatively like
What
3
difference
weeks.
would that make?
You knew without the locket, any claim by Miss Ellen would be unsupported.
I still don't see why I should care about the locket.
The reason you would care, and care desperately, is that it would prove that Miss Ellen is the granddaughter of Mr. Lamley and the rightful heir to his estate. Not only that, but as a daughter of a gentleman, Mr. Radcliffe would be free to marry her. This removes any
right?
impediment that might have stood in the way of their union. Which means, my dear cousin, that you will inherit nothing.
I know.
This is all very interesting conjecture, but we all know it could never be proven in court.
That may be true, but I could not help noticing that you keep glancing surreptitiously at your coat.
Why would I be looking at my own coat jacket, pray?
Oh.
What do we have here? Is not this Miss Ellen's locket? And in your coat pocket.
That old thing? I really didn't know who it belonged to. I just found it about the grounds.
There's one thing about which you have not lied, and that is that this would be difficult to prove in court. But exposing it will undoubtedly cause a scandal, which will be both the ruin of you and bring discredit upon all our families. It is for this reason that I offer an alternative to disgrace.
An offer? For me? Why ever would I entertain
What
an offer?
asshole.
Because
I
you
know.
clearly have no other choice unless you prefer beggary as a profession. My offer is quite simple. You will agree to leave within the week to act as manager of our estate in India. Despite this incident, I know you to be a capable manager, and with time you might redeem yourself.
That is certainly gracious of you. And of all things
Okay.
considered, the change of climate just might be to my liking.
Oh my
We'll
god.
confirm all the details with Mr. Darcy, and will expect you to be prepared to leave for India within the week.
In that case, I have much to do. So I
Wow.
will take my leave of you, and may you have a good evening.
Jesus Christ.
Cannot say I am not glad to see him go.
The offer we have made to him is more than he deserves.
Yeah, far fucking more.
I remember correctly.
Uh-huh.
Miss Allen said she would be in the courtyard this evening with her favorite book. Should we go to her, I believe I could show you something most interesting and resolve yet another mystery.
What? There's more mastery?
Well, yes, quite well. Thank
Wow,
you.
there's so much
I'm so
content.
pleased to see you. You make bright an otherwise disagreeable evening.
That is very kind of you, Mr. Radcliffe.
We also have a bit
Uh-huh.
of a surprise for you. We have recovered your locket.
How could this be? I thought
Uh-huh.
it was lost forever.
We've heard her voice like twice in this game.
As we see,
And it's
not
a really cute
quite
lisp.
forever. And I believe I may have one more surprise for both of you this evening, and one you will find most agreeable. As the locket is a companion piece to this brooch, which
I was
is
really
part
kind of
of
hoping that
Mr.
Phoenix
Lamley's
Wright style I
estate,
might be allowed
and
to like
we may
combine
reveal
them and
something
give them.
interesting when we reunite
But
them.
I guess not. Oh no, I can.
Yeah.
Fuck. But I had forgotten about the shit inventory system.
Yep.
What?
Click
No.
it, and then click that.
It's so bad. Uh.
What's inside there?
Wait, what?
Yeah, there were little bits of paper.
Oh.
Ah, just as I hoped.
Huh.
What is that?
It is the marriage license for your parents, Miss Allen.
That's really
My
fucking convenient.
parents? Yes, your father was the son of Mr. Lamley, and your locket was the key to everything.
I don't deserve such happiness. Would anyone have imagined that things could end in this happy manner?
Jane, you are an angel.
I will leave you two, as I am sure you have many questions for each other.
Questions.
I will leave you
And
to,
that
as
is
I am
a
sure you would like
conclusion
to
the peril which could have
spend
affected
time
so
in the
many
garden.
To
lives.
make out, probably for the first time ever.
Well, no, they would like
I'm so
gingerly
glad
hold
that
one
was
another's
true.
hand, and
Oh my
that would
god,
be-
and we're back in the
Story
future
about our
now.
family, and one I had never heard. Who would have thought that what I had always imagined was a simple letter opener would have such an exciting history?
Oh.
Oh, what's this? It looks like a letter.
To my future grand whatever.
Dearest William, since I last wrote, all of the issues have been resolved to the satisfaction of everyone. You won't be surprised to hear that Clement has happily taken up residence on the plantation in India. He rather quickly discovered that this change of climate would definitely agree with his health and could quite possibly cure his fatigue. I am certain this new position is not quite so grand as that to which he so recently aspired, but I am sure it will work out the best for all
Are we getting
concerned.
epilogues?
Miss
Yep.
Allen has become the rather fashionable Miss Lamley, and yet is still as kind and cheerful as ever. Aunt Catherine and Miss Lamley are presently in London, where Aunt Catherine is directing her to all the finest warehouses. With Aunt Catherine's advice, she will certainly be one of the best-dressed young ladies in town. Not
So
to mention,
long.
I
they will
know.
be selecting her trousseau and wedding clothes. Mr. Radcliffe could not be
Magical.
more pleased with the outcome. And to think, without the actions taken by Clement, we might never have made the discoveries that led to this remarkable resolution.
Thanks, Clement.
I am
Yeah,
quite
thanks for
afraid
being
that
a
Mr.
horrific
Radcliffe and
asshole.
Miss
Like,
Lamley
I don't
are
know
in
what
danger of having
this,
the
like,
most
willy-nilly
elegant wedding
forgiveness
this
bullshit
season,
is.
and being the happiest couple ever.
I'm not gonna lie.
You have no reason to have any anxiety on Miss
I'm a little
Norton's account.
disappointed that Clement was
She
the
and Pierre
infamous
Boucher
Captain
are in the
Mephisto.
process of
Yeah.
planning their nuptials as well. It came as quite a surprise to everyone that Miss Norton and Mr. Boucher had met last summer in Paris and fallen in love.
Oh,
It was only the long-standing intentions of the Norton and Radcliffe families that she and Mr. Radcliffe marry, which prevented her from making any commitments to Mr. Boucher.
oh.
Once it became apparent that Mr. Radcliffe could marry Miss Lamley without jeopardizing his responsibilities, all obstacles were removed for everyone. Mr. Boucher has a large estate in Brittany, which he and Miss Norton will make their home, after spending some months at Norbury. This delightful decision will make it possible for us all to enjoy Michaelmas, Christmas, and the New Year together. I am afraid this will mean that Mr.
Oh,
Boucher
what
will
the hell is
have to give up
Michaelmas?
his plans of becoming a hermit. But I believe this will be no great loss for him as he gains Miss Norton. I remain your very affectionate sister, J.
It's the
Darcy.
same fucking pamphlet.
What a charming find! A letter from one of my great aunts to her brother William, who became one of my grandfathers. I will have to add this to my keepsakes. This has been a wonderful way to spend the evening, but now I have to begin packing for my trip to New Zealand.
What?
I can hardly wait to see Evelyn again, as we always have such great times together.
What? Okay,
I don't even know what to say at this point.
Can you imagine being like so like well off that you just have like these like keepsakes and like letters from your great what's its butts just like lying around in your fucking mansion for you to discover willy-nilly? Like, oh my god.
This is upsetting.
What an anticlimactic ending! I'm so disappointed.
That was a terrible ending!
I'm so sad. Tony, let's never play a game like this again.
What? Why?
Well, I mean, I will fucking throw this microphone at you. We can play games that are good versions of this game, but we cannot play this kind of game.
No.
Tony, the
they
bookshelf
loved
is
it.
endless. Stop it.
Well,
We're never going to get back to the home screen. We're never going to escape this game, Tony.
Hey, everyone. If you've stayed with us this entire time, A, thank you. That's very sweet of you. And B, maybe consider doing something else with your life, because after playing this game, I am considering doing something else with my life. It was so bad.
Oh my god.
It was so bad. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go play more Nier with Chaz.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this Let's Play, I'm super glad. I know, like, forget about what Tony said. I'm legitimately super glad if you had fun watching this. Like, hell yeah. Our sacrifice was not in vain. So you should feel warm and fuzzy inside for that.
That's right. It's up to you to redeem us.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But if you have any suggestions for other games like this game that are better than this game that you want us to play, feel free to comment, send us a message, or a tweet.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.